Hello and welcome to today's stream. I am back from, this is 2 weeks. Oh wow, that was 2 weeks. That is the longest break I've taken, I just now realized. And we're going to be doing some art. I'm going to be painting a Christmas village piece. I'll show it off when we switch to the camera. But here's my Christmas outfit-ish. I apologize for some of the way it looks. It was a little last minute, as I didn't have time to get one done. I had it partially done, and then everything else is a little last minute. But I think it still looks good. I wouldn't have worn it if I thought it looked bad. So hope you all enjoy it. I have some kind of, I guess, Christmas music. This is the same person who does the background music I normally use. And this is one of their, let's see, what is it? It is Evergreen, the Evergreen album. StreamBeats by Harris Healer. Yep. So, I'm gonna hope that it's wintry, Christmassy enough. If going through this, I don't end up liking it or don't think it's fine. But like, fine, that sounds like it's gonna be bad in that sense. I'll just switch back. Right now, we're gonna go with this. I think we're good here. Let me back here. Hope it's not too loud. It's like, it seems very loud still. Let me make it quieter. I feel like this is a lot. Any quieter, I'm like muting it. Like, like, okay, well, any quieter than that, and I'm basically muting it. So can I a little bit like this then? Okay. Hopefully, that should be fine. I just made it quieter on my OBS, so it's not actually quieter for me. But it is now not almost equal to the sound on that my mic is giving off. I am going to turn it down on my end. There. So. Hello. Merry Christmas. Yep, so we should now get to the actual scene. Let's see. Now let's hope this works. There? Yes. Hello. Or that's a little bit easier. But okay, so I wonder, can you see? You can kind of see the light from my. Should I make it multicolored again? There, can you tell it's changing colors at all? No, maybe a little bit. We'll keep it multicolored. Can you see it a little bit when I go like this? I can see my charm on it. There. Okay. So this is what I will be painting. See. It is a little hard to read when it's all white, but it is a holiday store. That is what we'll be painting today. I have a piece of paper so I don't get paint on my cutting mat. Even though cutting mats are kind of meant a little bit to get messy, I would just prefer not really to get paint on it. And so, and I did a smart thing versus last time where I had a ginormous palette and all that for everything. I went and I got tiny ones that I will use for things like this. My really big one is a mess and doesn't leave me much room for things. I have some of these. Also really small. Give me a second. Let me make myself a little bigger. Let me scoot myself over. Make myself... I'm like moving myself more than I want to. Like that. And then... There. Yep. And is this the first Handcam since Halloween? I think it is. Meaning this is the first one with my new computer. This one should hopefully run smooth. It should hopefully. I don't see any issues right now. So, maybe I should have grabbed my paint first. Let's see. I have my paint sitting behind me. I pull. Maybe? There it is. Okay. A paint. What I should have done is I should have, like, thought a little bit of what I wanted this to be, but I didn't. I think the one thing I know for sure is that I want to paint the inside. See this? Maybe, like, a light yellow to almost look like it's lit up inside. Yes. I should give a little bit more details about these. These right here are, like, very old. I'm trying to think. I don't really remember how old these are. I have another one. Another one that's still tapping. But these were given to me by my grandma over the summer. Or, yeah, it was the end of July when I was there. So I can paint some of the ones she had left over from when she did them. So they don't even make these anymore. They don't, like, this version of them. They still obviously make village pieces and houses. Yes. So, I think what should I do first, since I don't know what color scheme to go with. I think we'll probably... I feel like maybe it would be smarter to start with... I'm trying to think. What am I going... Because this is going to be difficult to get. Because of... Let's see. Can I go like this? Yeah. Because it goes in. And then these are little flowers. I realized I grabbed toothpicks. There are my toothpicks. Let me go grab my toothpicks real quick. Okay, I grabbed my toothpicks. So now I'm putting back up in my chair. I grabbed toothpicks because some of the stuff is really small. And I do have small brushes, but not small enough for some of... Let's see. I don't know if the quality is good enough to properly show it. But these all are like flowers, I think? Yeah. And so they all have little indentations in the middle. What if I get really close? No, I don't think so. Maybe? Will it focus on it? No, I don't think it's going to focus on it. But... yeah, so... I also... maybe I could have... Well, I was more prepared because this is what I was going to do. No. Or before stuff came up. I was way more prepared then. Let's see. Right here. Here it is. There's the little card thing. Came with it. This is what it's supposed to... It looks a little boring like that, so I don't think I'm going to do it like that. But... Because... thing that's like... things. They're obviously meant to feel crisp. But yeah. I think we'll start with the trees. This. Let's go. They're typically a darker green. That is not the lightest point. Here's a green. This is a lighter green. It's obviously not, we're not going to use this green, but grab my white out. Black. My black. Actually, I'm gonna put my paints more out of the way. I muted myself by mistake. My bad. Let's see. So I have some... I could grab out the blue and yellow. Yeah, because that's what makes green. I didn't have to think for a second if that's what made green. That didn't happen at all. You know what? I didn't put my earbuds back in. I took them out to... I didn't throw them back in. Let me throw them back in. I don't get in the... Okay. So. Now. I think we're gonna go dark green, because these are supposed to be like Christmas trees, which are dark green. See, what color is this green right off the bat? I think I'm realizing I'm going to move myself over to this side. Wow, you can really see some of the colors right there. Realize the white balance is so funny because I do this, but I move it off, and you can maybe not because of the light, maybe because there's all the other white things on there. But before, when I was messing with it, the white balance, something else. Okay. Now I will stay over here. Maybe make myself just a tiny bit bigger, since I don't know how much is going to be over here. If you can't tell, my mic is right here. Just covered it up right here, and so trying to put my arm through here is a little something. Okay, let me actually mix up the green before I start pouring it. This way you can see my paint and all of that. Okay. So now let's pour some. See. I want a small brush. Brush work. I think this brush is fine. Because I have like really long thin ones too. This one right here. But I think they're not thin enough for them to be that long. So we'll go with this one. I feel like this green is not dark enough, right? You can see some of my lights. See, I have this so I don't get paint on it, but I'm going to do this real quick, just to... Let's see. Wanted to see the difference. Here. See? I know it's a little lighter because it's so thin. And not... I want it, like, the first coat right off the bat just to be even darker than that. So let's see. Make it a little darker. I put way too much paint in. You know? Way too much paint. And maybe I'll be able to use it for some of these other ones. There's a tree back there. We'll see. It's definitely going to be way too much paint. I have a napkin. I thought off my desk. Make room for this stuff. I didn't. Fine. In my water cup. What? I'm gonna put my water cup like that. That over there. Go. Now. Have my thing. So let's see. I think just to make it darker right off the bat, we'll try just to blacken it. Okay. I didn't mix up the black. Alright, black is all mixed up now. Let's... I don't want to add too much black. Go like that. You know what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to use a toothpick. And... That's out. So. Let's... Maybe a paintbrush was easier. This isn't... That may have been too much black. Maybe. Okay. Decided I was using a toothpick, and now I've decided that I was wrong. Have this over here. There. Okay. I'm gonna actually use the paintbrush now. Let's see, actually, maybe not. A little dark here. Got a whole bunch of light, I realize. Brighter. We'll see. Let me go like this first. I think that's a better green right off the bat. Let me now make it brighter by opening my window. Honestly. That a little brighter? Hopefully. Thing is opening my window doesn't do much since I'm sitting in front of my computer screens, which completely block it. But okay. Let's see. So, I think that's a better green. See that one? Thinking that'd be too much black, but I think that works. Okay, let me move my black off to the side now. Now we will start painting this. Okay, those look like they're meant to be the ones. Can you see how it's a little difficult, I think, if I go further back? Maybe I need to change this back to white that I had it. There. These ones here that don't have texture, it's a little difficult to see, I think. These have texture here, while this ones don't, so I think this is meant to be snow. Which, we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna just start by painting. Let's see. This is gonna need multiple coats because of the indentations. I'm gonna start with just kind of one tree. And we'll see. I may try to dry brush it with a lighter color. But I don't normally have success with dry brushing. It is a technique that I understand, but never seem to... Alright, my paint is almost always too much. I just end up painting on top of it. And so... And I'm going to try to avoid these as much as possible. But that's going to be really difficult. And so... I will just... It will either just be considered rustic, or I'll just go back if I can't get it, but I'm going to just go back over it with some white. See? Then I'm going to do one tree, and I'm just kind of doing all of it. I think I meant one tree with putting the color on top of it. Now we're going to go over to these other ones. See. Is the I don't think I mind some of the white peeking through. Like this I don't want. Oh, there's under things. You're not really gonna see the under part though. But when I'm holding it like this, I do. Some of it because it's supposed to have like snow on it. See, here's the snow. That on it. But I try to get as much of it as possible. I'm gonna go like that. See. What I think I'm gonna do real quick though. Same thing I did for the Halloween one. I'm gonna quickly play my own music in my earbuds, not the headphones. I see earbuds as if that's different than what I'm that I use. Computer. I use an like string for I have some so there's some noise for me. Okay. And the music shouldn't hopefully stop. I also keep accidentally hitting the mic with my face. But I'm not like bumping it. So I'm hoping that it's not too bad. So I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna try to keep it on camera as much as possible. See. And I'm not gonna try to go fully down. Some of it does look like it doesn't have texture, so it can be piled up. But that's something I think I need something a little smaller, more precise. Try to go for. See, there. There. Sorry if I end up turning it out of view of the camera. Try not to do that as much as possible. For some of these, it's need some weird angles to get some of the white spots. Like filling in some of the texture with the paint by mistake. I think that's fine. Oh wait, what is that you see? It's right there. I'm looking at the camera's nice because not only am I seeing it from my view, I'm also seeing it from the camera's view. And it shows me this here too. I haven't fully gone over there, but like this, you can't fully see some of the there. This is just blobbed on, not fully going around, but look at that. I think that already looks nice. I think that's a nice dark green for Christmas trees and all of that. I don't think I have to mention it, but I'm going to anyway. If you see me you see me not looking straight, that is because like what right there, yep, is my computer, which has my stuff opened up on it. Meaning I am checking that when I'm showing it off. Make sure, because I could do this where I can see it, but then you can't. So move my mic a little bit more. Let's see. The bad part of this is I don't actually know what color I'm going to do the building, so I don't know if I mind. It's a dark color, and so I'm going to avoid it still. Because it still will take a dark color to cover it up now as I get it on the building. What I'll probably do if it's too much to cover up is I'll take a white and I'll paint over it with white. Just to lighten it. I can't fully hide it, of course, like that. And then I almost need a camera angle that's like right here, like on this side. You can see going this way. But I think that would make it harder to even paint in general, because that would basically be where my arm is. I guess as long as it's not really... If it's over my arm and not really in front of my face, it would probably be fine. But I also sit in front of my window, and so that's not going to end up happening. Because, of course, as you've witnessed, I use my window for light. Some of this. Okay, so there is that. Let's now... This is the scary part. Coming over to these back ones. Take some paint off. I think for this I will go with the tree sale sign. I somehow had paint on the back of the brush. As you can't actually see it. This does say tree sale. I realize that again, you probably can't fully see it. Oh, I'm getting paint on my hands. But I think I'm gonna go with the thing and I'm gonna do the red. Because that seems like a classic color for that. I say that, but the at least the only one that I've seen where I live was yellow. Was it fully yellow? I can't remember. It was the Boy Scouts. They had Christmas trees for sale. And that sign was yellow. At least what I remember of it. Okay. See, there's a little thing here that I'm trying to get into. There. So yeah. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably have it very... Other than the fact that this is obviously a custom color, I almost want to do it like very messy and then come back and clean it. But it's hard to get the exact same color again, some of this. I think... Okay, it's gonna come out of view for just a second. A little bit. So I can come over here and get this. Oh, there's 3 over here. See. This. Yeah, that is too small for my paintbrush currently, so we'll come back with something else. See, now we need this branch. Let's now... Oh, this branch also has texture right here. Let's... I need to in here. I don't know if I can get it fully in there. See though. So there's that for now. I set that there. Then we're gonna see how a toothpick. I should mention I have toothpicks because my grandma who painted these originally said that for some of these details she had to use toothpicks for them because they're small, which I can see. And I have really... I don't actually have a fine detail one. That's a paintbrush I need. One thing about ones that I don't like about some of the really fine detail ones is that I get the purpose of them, but they're so long. And like I get that, and like for some things you need it. Sometimes I want a really, really fine point. Also like this length, or maybe even shorter. Like the really like boom. You just don't see those. So let's try this. Let's see how this works. But this doesn't hold paint the same way a paintbrush does. I found a spot that you need to kind of just there. Have the paintbrush into there. That. And actually just rinse this brush off to make sure the paint doesn't fully dry to it. Mine already has. Wipe it off. Good enough. Like, about to knock. Okay. Let's go back over here then. Yeah, toothpick. I think for these parts, a toothpick just doesn't work. I think a toothpick is needed for like these areas here. You need to just like glob on a thing of paint. Let's see. My paintbrushes are over here. Yeah, I do have some of the really... That one's thinner, I think, than that one. Actually, in camera. Not on the white. Yeah. That one is. Oh, actually. I don't know. I think we won't. I have a paintbrush that I accidentally screwed up. By that I mean I left it in paint water or water to get the paint off it too long. By that I mean I forgot about it and it was the next day or more. By the time I was like, oh shit. And so not all the bristles are glued really anymore. I should say to anyone watching this, do not leave your paintbrushes in water. No. Also, don't, I know some things have you store, let's see, like this. Store your paintbrushes like this, like to dry. Don't do this either. Don't let your paintbrushes dry when they're wet like that. And also don't leave them in your paint water or anything like that. Like, it's one thing to let them, I guess, soak for a little bit to soften up paint or something like that, but don't leave them in it. Be conscious about all that because paintbrushes are glued and the glue will come undone with water. I guess you may be able to get some that aren't, but most that, especially since I doubt, I'm trying to think, even like the really fancy ones, they tell you not to leave it in water. Yes, don't leave it in because the glue will soak, the water will soak into the here where all the glue is and it will come undone. And also don't dry them like this because when they're drying and they're wet, the water will drip this way. It's best to have them to be like this to dry. Or like straight down or like this. But I'm doing this so you can see which angle I'm pointing it at. This, well, I guess this does technically give you the thing, but yeah. So when I do dry is I will empty out my paint cup. So there's no water in it. And then I'll leave it in that to dry if I don't take something and dry them myself. Or I would just kind of leave them like this. I don't think this is still quite as good as like this, but it's better than this. So, yes. Now I'll actually get back to paint. I have this one. See, okay. I think this one may work a little bit better because if you can see here, a little easier to see because it's green. How wide that is versus this one. This one I think will get a little wider. See when I do that. So it kind of happened to this one a little bit. But it hopefully... I know that's one of the issues also with short ones is because it'll wide out here and go like this where thinner ones can come back even if they're wide. But yeah. I don't... I'm good. Oh my. And so, let's see. Oh, really thick. I would have to cut off those bristles. Fully yank them out because they're still there. They're just extremely loose. Like, you go like this. And they come off. Also, don't pull on your bristles. Do as I say, not as I do. I wasn't fully pulling on them either. But, yes. We're gonna start with this and see how it goes. See. That or we'll paint the entire tree green. Be like, what's now? that. Put it in. Let me actually come a little closer. I guess also the white parts would be defeated if I paint over the snow, but this small dusting of snow. There's snow everywhere else. It's fine that the trees have weird white spots in random spots. Sorry, I had an alarm that went off and it startled me. I set an so as most people know, I typically I think stream at 1. Yeah. And so I have an alarm that goes off at this time, which is 12:45, 15 minutes beforehand, just in case I was in the middle of if I was doing something else and I just lost track of time. Basically, be like, don't forget you have this. And I forgot to turn it off. But yeah. Yep. But I won't get rid of the alarm. Even though I don't normally use it. Because I know the one day I actually get rid of the alarm, I'm going to lose track of time. And I'm going to completely overshoot time. So. Alarms are my best friend because they keep me on time for things. I'm really bad with losing track of time while doing stuff. So timers and alarms are my best friends because they tell me how long 5 minutes is. And yes, if I need to wait 5 minutes and I'm not actively like paying, if I go to do anything else in those 5 minutes, yes, I put a 5-minute thing on. I also struggle very much to tell you how much time has passed for situations. I don't get how some people do it. They're like, yeah, it's been exactly like 15 minutes. I'm like, it's been 15 minutes? I'm like, I can't tell you if it's been 5 or 30. Like, so, yes. Yes, I'm now painting onto the snow because I will just paint back up to it. I want these, I think the little brush pricks onto the thing will look better in the white than it is not going fully up on the green. Or talking, I forgot to explain that. I will repaint up to it. Okay. I don't want to look down at it. Let's see. You can't see. Yeah, I just want to. Okay. There. There. Okay. Get some of that. Now let me take some of the big ol'. Oh, they're still over here. This also, though, it's taking me longer than I thought it would. I was hoping to finish this, but also planning on doing this a lot sooner. Like multiple weeks before Christmas. So I could have multiple weeks to work on this. But you know. But who knows? I'll paint more, but it's not Christmas. I have other ones that they're technically Christmas village pieces, but they don't really have Christmas theming to them. Other than the fact that I think some of them probably have snow on them. But snow's not Christmas. Snow's just winter. So, we'll see. And some of these little spots. I get that in here. I'm like completely covering up at points. Trying not to do that, but if I go like this, can you see? Yeah, but it's a little awkward going off to the side. like right here. I think that's supposed to be the building. That's not happening. So that's going to be more of the tree. Oh, and then I need right here. Get a little bit more paint. See, the back of these though are fine because who's gonna see the back of the trees? Like, you can't really see the back of the trees almost. This is a little harder to do it at this angle. Let's see, can I go like that maybe? Yeah, a little bit. You can see the back of the trees just a little bit. Because no one's going to be looking at it from an angle like this. Oh, and yes, it's making a mess here. It's fine. It was also very, like, dusty. It had a lot of, like, ceramic-y dust on it, and you did not see me accidentally completely touch stuff there. Yeah. I get right. Maybe? There I can. Put my brush there. These are a lot more difficult to paint than I thought they would be. Let's see. I'm gonna go. You see underneath the sign thing right there? Yeah. Got some on the. Some of these like back spots, like the sign and all. I don't mind if I glob paint. I need to go like this because I needed to get the right angle to see. I don't mind globbing paint because they're like basically shadow anyways. And so, let's see. Oh, there's more texture right here. Completely missed that. There, and so that looks like snow all right there. Now I'm gonna treat all that as snow. Treat all that as snow. I think, is there snow on the line? It doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna, oh, noticed a spot. Me. Here. There. Okay. There's that right now. I will, also, obviously, post a picture on Twitter, X, whatever, after the stream is over, of whatever progress. You can see it better than trying to do this. I guess you can see it a little bit. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think next, that needs to dry. Should I go, or like, I think we're gonna let go. We're gonna stop this portion for now and we're gonna move to somewhere else. That's what I'm more meaning. Don't want to do, obviously, these walls because they're connected. Oh, there's another tree. There's a few more trees, actually. We'll do trees. Try not to grab onto those. So let's. For single trees, will be a little bit more difficult, actually. Like, not painting the base, but getting the clean edges. Let's kind of pushing my brush into. I'm not always super nice to my brushes. It's just the way I paint. Like, stippling to get color on. And so I like very short strokes. Now put it here. I'm gonna try to get there. Try getting. There's not enough paint on my brush. That must get. Can't I get paint? Should be able to get paint all the way there. I got paint all the way over in that spot. Yes. But back. Oh, I should finish my thing. But back to the brushes. You have really nice fancy brushes. Maybe don't treat them the way I do. Because of course, you'll eventually have to replace your brushes if you're too rough with them. Well, you have to replace them sooner, I guess. I'm gonna try. 1 second, I know this is off camera, but I'm needing to stabilize my hands and arms on myself, and so that is what I'm going to be doing. Quick. I want to go continue talking while doing it. I guess I can kind of do it while still close to the mic. I have to be close to the mic for it. Yep. I have it so it doesn't pick background noise. My god, does this pick background noise? Which, like, I can say, like, but it will pick up a lot if you. Thing is that people talking, and I live with people. That was my family, and so. Oh. There we go. It's all kind of on the brick, but that will all get cleaned up. This side, hopefully, should be easier. Maybe. What if I go like this, actually? Yeah. I'm gonna grab it like this. No, though, maybe it wasn't enough, too much paint. I was like, that's gonna be definitely too much paint. I don't think it's going to be. I'm gonna hope that I actually have enough for the next tree. I'm kind of hitting the pan, but I think I should, hopefully. There's a lot more surface yet than I was thinking by looking at them. 1, 10. I'm gonna worry about this because I can always make this tree a different color, I guess. But I've already done the majority of this, and so I want all of this to be at least the right color. See. I think that's good. This is obviously more snow. That one does have snow on it too. Nope. Okay, so that looks like it's dry-ish. Dry enough, I should say. Well, it's now. Get this all painted in. Realize, would it be weird if I went and got food while live? Because when I went to go start, my mom was cooking. And so I'm like, you can really see, kind of hungry too, since noon. Definitely lunchtime. I made snack on whatever she made. Focus on painting a little bit first, though. I want to. These edges are gonna get me because I'm definitely running out of paint. Let's go on this side. I got some on the right, like, very noticeably. Wasted some nice paint. Want to hold it like this. So I can get into some of those details. Paintbrush. This is down. So I can there. Definitely. That. Match a little. That works. Because I'll probably make a lighter color like things. Right now, a little bit of the not really. And other parts or shadows. I'm realizing leaves. So I'm gonna do what I said, and I'm gonna go grab food, and so I will actually be right back. And switch over. I'm back. I muted myself and forgot to unmute myself. It was bacon, so I got me some bacon. So, munching on that. And so, of all the, just setting it down and see it's just from the inside like this. I think, what should I do next? The only thing for sure that I said I wanted to do was that I wanted to do the inside yellow. Should I do that right now then? Since I'm for sure about that. Grab my yellow. Like slamming my mic everywhere. My yellow. This is a fun yellow. Don't want to make... This is the only orange I have though. It's this very... Oh, it's literally called jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkin orange. I have red, I guess. I don't think I want it more red. I think I do have black sitting there, so it's... Start with just the yellow. I'm gonna try to not talk with my mouth full, but we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna definitely need... Maybe not as much, actually. That may be... Going to grab a really big brush. There. This one. Start with this one, and then we'll move on. You can't tell by the fact that it is both black and orange. Of course, colors stain these brushes like no tomorrow. Like, this will probably stay green. So. Tell what colors are, because they're white. We're gonna start with this yellow. Then we'll make it darker if I think it needs it. We're gonna just kind of come in here. Oh, ready? Oh, this is the scary part. How do I get this on camera? I'm just gonna start here then, so you can see it. I'm not gonna go all the way down because I don't want it to accidentally. Well, I guess it won't matter here, but I don't think it needs to go all the way down. Okay. Then we're gonna start with this brush. And then whatever, we're now going to be changing said brush. Off now. Okay. Use the pumpkin brush. Now, that just makes it easier. Kind of hard to hold it in a way where you guys can see it and I can still, but let's see. I will definitely try. It doesn't need to, it can be a little patchy, I think, because you're not fully gonna notice it. Like, I think if you were to say something and it wasn't there, you would be able to notice it, but when it is there, especially since I don't know if I'll end up putting lights in these or not. Like little string lights. Well, and so, see, these windows are going to be difficult a little bit. But I may paint the inside of the windows. Like these inside something different. Right now, I think it's... This is hard. Let's see. I may... Maybe we're... This also allows me... This! I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to do, because I'm going to end up looking very strange, I'm going to cover my camera so I return to a normal position. And now I'm standing up some. Mic up some. Like this. On my chair very awkwardly. Oh no. Moving my chair completely out of the way. Mic up some. There. Now it's here. To be able to hear me. Now, I can do this. Like that. I also don't think I need to go all the way to this. Or like... This yellow is quite... Turn it over so you can see. There. It hit my... That didn't happen. There's no video proof or anything like that. Let's see now. This is the front, that's why there's so many windows. I gotta keep accidentally... I'm standing, and I keep bringing it up some. Gotta make sure my hand stays touching the table so I don't keep accidentally hitting my camera. Okay. Put it up so you can see it better, and I'm still tilting it out of frame. I think it's still a little better though. Okay. Now we will put that there. I'm gonna move my chair back and all of that. Okay. And move my mic back. Good enough. So that's how it is. Let's see, I want to look at it and see. Okay, now. Oh, look at that. From the inside. Isn't that nice? Because then it looks like there's lights on. I go like this, so there's actually... It looks like there's lights on. And I don't think you can tell at all that it's kind of... Let's see, I have... something somewhere. Wow, let me... One second. Oh, wait. I'm gonna keep my... I realized I didn't... But I'm gonna leave it be. Right over here. Okie dokie. I grabbed it. Actually, go like this. So, I have these little battery-powered teeth lights. I actually got these for Halloween, but little battery-powered tea lights are always also great. They flicker like very exposed here, but they have a little bit of a flicker like fire. Okay, now let me... Okay. Look. See? Ready? It's more orange for me. Look at that. Doesn't that just look nice? And now imagine if it was white. Let me grab something else. Okay. Oh, stopped. That happened. Oh wait, no, it didn't. Okay. It just happened because it was switching music. I look over and I don't see any music, and I'm like, what the hell? Alright, so see, if I go like this, you can still kind of see the bouncing of the yellow. See if I go here, see the difference? You can see that, which is the white, versus if I go like that, the yellow. Doesn't that just look so much better? I'll have to take a proper video of it. But that's nice. Okay, let me light off and just throw it over there. I'll put it back later. It doesn't need to. Yeah, that's just nice. Yeah, see? I may... The thing is that no one's gonna see that that's unfinished. But I know it's unfinished. And now the thing is I may quickly... Not gonna stand up again. That takes too much work to just quickly do this. I just want the knowledge that I don't mind if it's patchy. That's fine. The fact that it's not fully up to the top, there. Now that's better. Now I'm gonna clean off this brush. Try not to accidentally knock over my all of my electronics. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what to do next. You can see how some of it's painted here. But these window seals I think will get painted based on what the things are, because I'll have it painted on the inside like that. I'm trying to think what color. Or I can go into a little side tangent. Off my... Here's everyone's reminder to stay hydrated. My mug. I knew this was going to be a little crisp. Oh, can I tilt this? I have kind of see. Can I go like this? Yeah. Mug that says believe. it has water in it currently, and so I'm trying not to tilt it too much. So it did have ice on it in it when it started. Well, I didn't have very much ice. It's been like an hour, whatever since then, so no ice now. Yeah. So nice little play mug. Also a nice sized mug. Look how big that mug is. Okay. Setting it back over there, and I completely knock over some paintbrushes. Okie dokie. I've now picked it up. So, we have now done inside. Like that so you can see the inside. We've done the basic thing of the trees. We don't talk about this tree. The fact that I could mix more paint to finish it up. But I want to move over to the next one. Because I'll just kind of think it'll be better. Go next. Because it makes it all gray. Gray's just not fun. It's not like holiday-y at all. I loosened my mic when I was moving it. Started falling. There. Now it's all tightened. And so, it's not very holiday-esque. But like, I also don't want to make it like fully like Christmas where it's like red and green. I just want something a little less just gray. I could do a light blue maybe. Light blue. Try light blue maybe. My blue. There's my. Right, I don't want to bright. So I'm gonna go with the darker one and we'll light once that's not as bright. Just shaking it like this. I shake them. How wonderful. Okay. Now we will. Here. Wood paint. Some of these are brand new. Or not brand new, but they're enough and others are not. There it is. This I think is the blue that I used for the Luigi's Mansion Halloween house I painted. Okay. I'm going to put this just here. I want this because this is I was like, I don't want to get paint on it, and I haven't placed it on it, but I haven't gone all the way down to the bottom. If I get some of these, I'll probably start painting them. So there's that. Let's make sure that this one's all cleaned off enough. Grab the color of this is so gross looking. Okay. Back over there. Fine. Now. And grab this a little bit and I want to just see. It's very dark. I knew that would be. I don't want it this blue. I don't. Or let me go like that. I don't want it that blue. I don't need to put it in the water because I'm about to add white to it. Thanks. Let me mix up. Try not to move back too far as I'm doing some of this, so I can still be heard. Okay. Okay. Now let's start pouring. how much it. I think I just want this because not the brick. I think maybe we'll make not the brick that color, but maybe we'll make these that color. I think it's supposed to be brick. Oh, gray brick too. I guess it is a little bit of a light blue. See, siding trim. So it's not gray. It's a gray blue. I don't want that. I want it to still be bright or like blue. This way. That is a lot of fucking paint. I do this, I think, every single time. That is so much fucking paint. That's too much fucking paint. We're gonna go like this. Putting this over here. Almost need a spoon. Okay. Okay. Now let me put the white in. Okay. So I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Mix, mix, mix. Okay. Let me this off my paintbrush real quick. We're gonna hey, look at that. I think that's a lot better of a... And I definitely put way too much paint. Okay. Grab this back. Oh, did I stick my arm in it? I think I accidentally stick in it. A thing like this so I don't do that again. So we're gonna make this blue. Let me stop hitting my mic with my face. Get going. Okay. I think we will make hearts red and green, but I don't think, or like that kind of Christmassiness. I don't think I want the entire building to be that. That's why we're going with blue. So, realized I paused my music at some point and I hadn't clicked play yet. See, and I think maybe we'll make these a different color on the inside. Maybe we'll make these little things like a nice Christmassy red. We'll have to see, maybe. Okay, I think I want the inside of that part though to be maybe like let's do, but I'll end up painting the entire thing. Oh, I'm gonna just paint the entire thing and we'll just paint over it if need be. Bricks as much as possible. Oh, you can really tell how much I tilt my head while I'm doing this. These white parts are really going to get painted. Over here, at least. There. How nice of a coverage this is. This is one coat right here. One coat. And it's You can see a little bit of streaks. Like, it's not like streaky. Yeah, like I'm getting blue on the trees. But like I said, I have to come up with some green anyways to do the last tree. So that is when I will fix it then. There, so. And then I want the window seals to be something different. That excess paint. There. Bit more paint, just a bit. That. Paint brush there. So there isn't globs. Let me paint this like that. There we go. A little bit. Look at that. Okay. Paint. Let me hold it. I guess. Paint when I hold it like that? You can. Okay. Need to stop sitting up more. Because I'm going out of range of my camera. That's why this blue bar keeps appearing. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix that real quick. Wait, I should actually look at my camera when I... What? Help sometimes. Still? Going out of... That higher. There, now it's higher. Now I won't go out of frame of it. This. Okay. Going fully out of frame. Okay. Now let's paint the... Put some of this extra paint over there. Why? This. There. Let's get that. This. What did I think? Upside down, actually. My hand here, yeah. It's much better. Be careful at some point. Lifting up paint. It isn't fully dry. I want to... This side. We'll come up with... Clean that in a second. I did do that. Okay. That's a part of all that. I think that will... This will be the same color as all that. Oh, I put a little blue. I think that's this. So I think I'll paint that. Same color. There's a line here for this piece, so... Like, say I'll paint these red, but I feel like these need to be the same color as the, as this to make it look cohesive. Maybe I'll do red brick. Then if I do Christmassy red here, maybe that will be a little... Don't know. Haven't got to that part yet. We'll figure that out then. More paint on my... Paint this. There, that should be dry enough for me to grab. I like this paint dries quick enough that I hold on the spot. I'm gonna do that. Get a lot of paint on the bricks doing this. The side. Good. There's that. That has. Look at that. Now that looks good, I think. Okie dokie. And it's down there too. Maybe I won't. This is the short one. Grab the short one. And then I think all of this is going to be that blue too, and so I think even the back is going to be blue. So, yeah, because this is something different than this here. I think it's the same. But obviously these are different. I'm going to start with the back. I'm going to hold it like this. No, I'm not, because I want... This is going to be messy because I need to want to get this blue everywhere. It's in some really tiny spots. There. I'll come back and I'll add a color on top of all of this. See that. Yeah, this underneath of the windowsill probably should be a different color, but I don't think I will be able to get it without disturbing the blue underneath, and you will be able to see that, and so it's gonna be blue. People looking at this won't actually know that. It'll just be whoever watches me paint this, and of course myself. But go over, down, inside once again, the window seal here. Did I get? Need to get over here. Put too much paint on my brush for that, but that's fine. There. Okay. Less paint on my brush now. Then come back in for this. But what I'm realizing listening to this music is that I don't think it's very, even really wintry. Who knows, though? Move this out of the way. Grab this. Okay. Undersides may be wrong colors. Unless I figure out a way to do it without disturbing the main part of the wall. All of that is fine, I think. Like, all that matters, what can be seen. That around these little supports, is that what these are? Little pieces here, maybe. I realized I didn't check here to see. Yeah, I didn't get anything on this side. Up there. It got up here and it got very messy. Can you tell? That was a mistake. Now, will I make the inside of that a different color? Or is it going to be the blue? I think I'll make it a different color. Okay. That all of this side, the front, that needs to be painted that color. Right? Well, look how clean it is around here, and then it gets up there and it's like, wow! Absolute mess. Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna, because that can be like a foundation-esque layer. Even though here's the door, but houses do that. And so, I think that's, oh wait, right here. There's that. So like, that. There's here. Kinda about that. Okay. Start with this side. Then we'll here. And we'll paint over here. Oh, you can actually see the bottom. And look at my camera as I do this. There. Now, do the back. I'm gonna do the back all this blue. Just because there's no texture. And I could try to follow the lines from the one thing. I think that may end up looking a little sloppy. So over here like this. A lot more. There. This is the roof. There won't be that. Yep. Done. In parts of what we've done. No. And then of course yellow on the inside. That isn't so cute. I decided because I still have more paint. Paint these supports this blue. So it's just all cohesive. I don't think I'm gonna do the, oh, well, that's all connected. These parts. Maybe I will, because it's only here. Yeah, it's only there. Oh, but then these go all the way down. Maybe I will paint all of that blue too. I will. Okay. But we're gonna start with these, because in case I run out of paint, I want. Okay. Try not to accidentally paint my camera. Up. Tiny bit of paint. You see, there's no detail or lines. Yeah. I don't think you can see this. Maybe a little bit. Let's see, that like fully covered up that green. No, it's a light color, so we're good. There. Sure. For that way it has. There's a little divot right there, yeah. Then put it upside down. Bricks on their own, I think, are going to be interesting. Bricks, I think, will be interesting because of all their texture. Those I feel like I'll have to try dry brushing a little bit to get some of those textures. Because how else are you supposed to get that? Eyes. Okay. There's that, I think. I'm trying to think about this right here. I think it'll be fine. Can't really see. There's not enough corner to it, so we'll leave it be. Of it. There. Where is that? And I think I'll go... I'm going to start on the bottom. I got the curviness snow. There. Then... I got some blue on the tree. I wonder if I can... No, I can't. Fine. I will just fix it later. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's nice. Now let's... That's covered all there, I think, right? That. We will... I'm gonna pull this a little closer to me so I can hear better. Pull. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can see my mic. I'm getting closer and closer to it, and so my mic is now on stream. That's fine. That's a little charm my sister sibling got me. got some blue on these trees, but how it is. Ooh. Push my microphone back towards me now. Okay, now. Hopped on. At some points I like don't even have the mic in front of my mouth. It's like underneath my chin. I'm like, because of the ways I'm turning. So look. There. That looks fine. I want to. That. Oh, and then there's some on the side. Okay, let's. There we go. Okay. So, there's that. Look at that. Okay. I don't know right now. I'll leave the blue alone. I don't know about some of the other details. Little thing. Right here. What they keep. Shells and all. Finish looking at it. I think what we'll do next. Don't know. Here's the door. Really hard. Go for the little things. A few all around. Okay. So now let's. Oh, this is a bright red, so that definitely red. I'm only gonna put a little bit because I'm not gonna add colors to it. Yeah, I definitely see I added too much of the yellow. I don't have to mix colors. I shouldn't add more than I need, or I can add less than I think I will. Because now I need to, as I clean up this very green water. Oh, what color? Okay. I take like this, right? As I thought. I know things like my red are old. So, they didn't get mixed all the way. Grab My other reds. Pour it in here just so I can. That's a little better. I'm gonna pour in. That red paint off. Now we will. That just, yeah, see that? So it wasn't mixed all the way. That's you. Okay. This red, though, I think will definitely need more than one coat, unlike everything else. And my assumption is basically just because that is an unmixed color. See, that's an unmixed color. Unmixed color. This actually isn't an unmixed color, but it was also a dark color, so who knows, maybe. See, though. We're not doing the whole window seal. It's just going to be these. Oh, wait, nope. That's not the right one. Here. Okay. On that, see that's a lot darker. Like it's a lot darker. More pigmented. Okay. So you want to go under? I think I will. This. It's too light underneath where the blue is. I will have to remember to come back over that. Yeah. Won't go into that little the detail. It's fine. Okay. Look at that. Because these are things like that would be changed out by a person. So like may have bought a like blue building, but you can have like red and green accent places. And we'll grab it once again for like the same exact little blob. See? Like identical. Okay. Let me... There. All of this looks super messy, but I'm... promise it'll eventually look better. At least I hope it will. Look, you can see... like, even the camera in its thing can pick up that. Way too much paint. I like... blobbed paint on without meaning. That's how you get the... by globbing in too much paint. Yeah, I do think though that these will still need a second coat, unlike some of this. But yep, there. I have a few more. Let's say I have 1, 2 more. We'll do these 2. Because it is above the window, unlike the other ones. Fine for me to stop at. Let me... that. Now come over this direction. Smidge more. There. That's 3 of 4. Now let's do the last one. I don't know. This is gonna be another thing like the, I guess, Halloween, where it's not gonna get done before the holiday, I think. But it's okay. So, be a little bit more upset with myself if it was procrastination or something. But I say a little bit more. I'm not upset at myself at all. Be annoyed with myself, I should say, if it was due to procrastination, but it's not. Number 4. Again, a little messy. For that. My god, paint a long time. Know this. I'm gonna go to paint. I know painting. I go and do it, I'm like, wow, this takes a long time. But yeah. So there we are. Beautiful. Well, about to hit 2 hours. Clock for me. I was hoping I would get a little further than that. See, maybe I'll do another stream to finish it up. How much we got done? More than all that. But the trees did take forever. The tree most who knows? But yeah. So. I'm gonna eat more of the food I grabbed. I grabbed 1. Back in here. Another one. Good part about though my mic not picking up things unless I'm close to it, I can eat and just look back and you know. My opinion, I think good. So I think we're gonna end today's stream. Let's see, I'll show off fully what we got done. We got done this part. Then the front again. And we got the inside all painted yellow. So when you look in, it's all yellow. Then showed off how it looks. See light? So I guess you can see the light when I go like this. I think it's fine though. If I go like this and you can't see it. Look at that. Doesn't that just... I think that looks good. I think that's coming along nice. Okay. Oh my god, my lights. Switches are difficult on my light. Yes. We are. Try to click the right buttons. My brain completely shut off when I... Why does this always happen? I'm good, I'm talking, all of that. And then I head back to my chatting screen. My brain's like, no more words for you. Don't know. But, we'll get done at some point. Don't know yet if it's going to be on stream or not. Depends on if I want to get it done before... I don't think it's gonna get done before Christmas. But... who knows? But... yeah. I hope you all... well, I should mention Christmas background. Hope you all like it. The outfit. And all of that. And as always, my Christmas backgrounds are made in Animal Crossing. Can you tell? But I feel like there's more I wanted to say. This is what happens when my mind goes blank. I forget if I was going to say something beforehand. I feel like I was going to. Yeah. I don't have any... there's no other streams until Christmas. So, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, you have a happy holidays. And a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.